Have you ever gone skinny dipping? All the dang time. I love skinny dipping.
This is Up and Country on 93.7 The Bull. It's powered by The Livecast. I'm your host, Sue Bonzel. Let's get this show started. He picked up a guitar at 6 years old, hasn't put it down, and he's here today for our interview. It's Noah Garner.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
I'm so excited you're here.
I'm so excited to be here.
Okay, good. So we're going to talk about your music. You got a new song out. You just had a CMT video.
It's been a wild ride here lately.
There's a lot going on. But first I want to talk about kind of like where you started. So 6 years old.
Yeah.
Tell us the story about getting into country music.
Yeah, absolutely. So I just kind of was walking around in my grandpa's house, and he had a big old chest, like one of those, those old school trunks.
Right.
And it had about 5 guitars just kind of stacked inside of it. He collected stuff, and his dad played. His dad actually played for Hank Williams Sr.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
well, there's
a little connection. It's in the blood a little
Yes.
bit. And then, so I dawdled on over to it, and it's this bag, big, massive thing, and I'm trying to carry it, and I just held it for a while. I couldn't get my arms around it, and my grandpa comes up to me, and he goes, big old Southern man, and he goes, "You want to learn how to play that thing?" And I went, "Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do." And he taught me how to play House of the Rising Sun.
Oh, there you go.
And it's been, pedal to the metal ever since.
And you've been going.
That's
So
right.
now you've, you were doing some big things as a teenager,
Yeah.
right? Auditioned for American Idol. Tell us about that.
So American Idol was insane. It was crazy. I love it. It was such a big time in my life. We kind of decided as a family,
Sure.
me and my family, just, are we going to chase this thing or not?
Yeah.
You got to go after a dream. And if we're going to, we got to really decide if we're going to do this. So we went to this audition, and we got pretty far into the process.
Yeah.
Man. Anybody that's ever been on shows, or you may not know, but there's different stages. There's that initial stage of like, hey, you go to a tryout, then you get a little piece of paper that says, hey, you're going to be on TV, here's all this. And it's like, oh man, that's awesome. And when we got that piece of paper that's like, hey, you're going to go to Kansas City, you're going to be on TV, like, get ready.
Yeah.
We were like, oh man. So me, my grandfather, my grandmother, my mama, we all jumped in the car and headed out there.
That is so
And
cool. I mean, how nerve-wracking was that? I mean, like, I can only imagine, American Idol. Like, oh my God.
So it was wild. At the time, Keith Urban was a judge.
Okay.
So it's like, and I love Keith Urban, love his playing, love his songs, had listened to all of his music growing up and stuff like that. And so it wasn't so much I'm sitting there going, oh, I'm about to be on American Idol, so much as I'm about to stand in front of Keith
Right.
Urban.
Exactly.
And just trying to wrap my head around, I'm about to be in front of Keith Urban. Really, what am I going to do? And because the show, they're really nice. Like, everybody involved is there for you. They're, trying to, hey, do you need water? Do you need this thing? Are you comfortable? Are you ready? Are you good to go?
Yeah.
And so I had a great experience. There was no nerves.
That's
from that
so
point.
great.
Yeah.
And so how far did you go?
So I got to the executive producer round. So it's like, I basically made TV cut and then ended up on the editing room floor. So it was there. I had the opportunity right before Hollywood. And then,
wow.
So it's awesome. It was a wild ride. And then that kind of set that thought of, hey, maybe chasing this dream ain't as crazy as we really think it is.
Yeah.
So it led to a whole lot.
No, okay, so I want to know, did you keep the piece of paper they gave
Yes.
you? Okay.
Yes, I do. I got 3 pieces of paper, and so my room is kind of where I just let everything happen. And so anything that's important to me, I hang on the wall. So it's like a hammer and a nail. I just nail it into the wall. So I have the first ticket where I went to the Ryman for the first time. I have my first Randall Opry ticket. I got pictures from when I went to Graceland with my family. Like that kind of thing. Rodeo posters.
Yeah.
The 9. Like just, it's all on my wall. And that's
really
it's
cool.
in like a little 3-piece thing. It's really nice.
Okay, good. I'm glad you kept it. I would have kept it too.
Oh man, it's got to go in the Hall of Fame someday.
Right? Exactly.
It's got to be
exactly.
there.
Yeah. When you're in the Country Music Hall of Fame and they have your exhibit, all of that stuff's going to be there, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so
it
that's,
has to be.
Just for future visions here.
There it is.
I'm having premonitions, right?
I love that.
Okay, so now you won some awards.
Yeah.
So I have here, you were the Horizon Male Vocalist and then also the Most Promising Male Entertainer of the Year, North American Country Music Association. How did all that happen?
So man, what a wild ride. That's kind of at the very early stages, you know, because I've been doing this my whole life, really. So it feels like I've been doing it forever. And when I hear stuff like that, it's like, man, that seems forever ago. But I was living in Panama City at the time, having a blast, going to high school,
good.
you know, living the dream. Just got, I was either just graduating or it was right before I graduated. So I was freshly 18, just doing all the fun stuff in the world. And I was going to Alabama a lot, and we were just kind of having fun doing shows, getting into some places, meeting some people, and got into the Country Music Association, you know, North American Country Music Association. And they said, hey, do you want to be the Alabama state rep in this competition? And I went, I would love to. I would absolutely love to. If you ever get a chance, something my grandpa used to say, go and take it. If anybody tells you something about your dream, go after it. And so I said, absolutely, I'd love to. And that led to a national competition and stuff like that in right outside of Gatlinburg.
Okay, yeah.
And we had a great time and won some awards. And to hear, you know, most promising male vocal entertainer of the year. Yeah, and Horizon winner and stuff like that. You get kind of taken back because you dream about stuff like that. Sure. Dream about being compared and called stuff like that, but you don't really ever think it'll happen. Right. And when it did, it's like,
so man, things are just like
kind of scooting along. You're kind of like, man. So because I went to American Idol, and that was like the big step, and then that happens, and that's kind of a big step, and that all happened right before moving to Nashville. So it just kind of. You keep trucking along. Yeah, We always said it doesn't matter if you're crawling as long as you're moving. Moving forward, right? As moving forward, you'll be all right.
One little teeny toe. Exactly. One little toe at a time.
The
right?
next right step, the next right thing, whatever that is.
That's right. That's right. Well, so now here we are. Just this last month. You had your video on CMT. That was a CMT premiere, Gonna Drink Again. I mean, that's a fun video, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Like if you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. It's super fun.
It's a lot of fun. If you like drinking, go check it out. If you've ever woke up hungover with what I like to call the shoe buddies, you know what the shoe buddies are?
The shoe buddies. No, I haven't.
Man, you ever been so hungover? All you do when you wake up is go, shoe buddy, that was shoe buddy. That's the shoe buddies.
I think I did that last week.
There it is. Shoot, I think I did last maybe yesterday. I think I woke up like that. But man, if you ever woke up like that, go check out Gonna Drink Again because it's pretty much the same thing. It's what happens when you wake up with the shoe buddies. You always say, I'm never gonna do it again. And then your buddy calls you and it's like, hey, okay. All right, I'll go. Okay. That sounds good.
How much fun did you have shooting that video?
It's the biggest blast. So everybody in it is people that are as close to me as close can get. So my best friend of 15 years is in it. My partner in crime is Katrina Austin, who's a wonderful artist. Go check her out. We're about to, I don't know if I can say this, but we're saying it. We're going to drop a single soon, me and her together. Yay. So be ready for that. I can't say anything more than that, but just be ready and on the lookout because that's going to be awesome. She's in it. One of my best friends, we call him Unc. He's the coolest guy ever. He's in it. Some of the people that I met in town that are like bar staff.
That's awesome.
And stuff, they're all in it. And really, we just got to party for 2 days.
Right? Yeah.
And just kind of film it. And there's a running joke in it. Just a little fun fact. Go watch it. Tell me how many times you see my buddy Mike laying down sleeping in this video.
Okay.
Because it's if anybody finds it and comments it, we'll give you a high five, like the clean and crispiest high five, like bam, like
yeah, clean and crispy. That's a good one. Yeah.
See, right? It was good.
Yeah. We didn't even practice. It wasn't even.
That was totally unplanned, but that was really good.
So now, I follow you on TikTok, and so. Tell me about your mom, because your mom kind of has like this little role on your TikToks, and I love her.
So she is the most precious woman on the planet. Mom, if you're watching, because I know we're live and stuff on and if you're out there watching this, I love you. You're the best. Aww. You are literally my best friend. My mom is what I just said. Yeah. That's her role. So like I started coming to her going, okay, look. Mom, you are always honest. I post on TikTok once a month, and that's just not enough.
Right.
I need to post every day.
Yep.
Can I just start coming to your house and just kind of venting and just seeing what comes out and just whatever, and just posting? Well, yeah, baby, you can do that. Okay, cool. Hey, Mama, I got this idea. Do you want to film this with me? Yeah. Hey, Mama, I got this idea. You want to film it with me? Yeah, I do. Hey, Mama, I know you just got home and it's crazy and you're working hard, but like, just hang out for a second and help me. And she does, and she helps me like edit them down and goes, well, that doesn't look right, but this might. And it's just such like a big, like she's my biggest fan.
She's hilarious. She's funny. Like you guys are so cute together.
Dude.
That you need to follow him on TikTok. So
she is so funny that now it's our thing, right?
Yeah.
So like now she'll hit me up and go, we're doing this. And
now she's calling you to do it, right?
And has her own ideas, and the ones that she suggested are the ones that blow. Of
course.
Like I love, there's one where it's like, all right, now it ain't that funny. And like somebody's laughing in the background, and her whole idea was like, we should do it where like you tell me about a first date or like a line you said, and like in a DM, and I should be laughing at you. And I was like, are you laughing at me in real life? And she's like, of course I'm laughing at you in real life. And I was like, perfect.
It's authentic.
Exactly. So I don't know, man. She's just the best. She comes up with the best ideas. She's always in my corner, always behind me.
That's awesome.
She's, Mama, you're the best.
Yay for mamas. Yay, we love the mamas.
Oh.
So now, okay, a lot of your videos, you're wearing, you got a lot of camo.
Oh, yeah.
You got a lot of camo.
Yeah,
so what's the story? Are you a hunter? Tell us about that.
So, yeah, I love to hunt. My first real kind of music job was with a company called Camo Dreams, which is basically Make-A-Wish with hunting. It's awesome.
That's cool.
We take kids with chronic illnesses, special needs, and stuff like that out on their dream hunt, wherever that may be. And I got to be, they called me the musical ambassador, which was really cool. And Derek, if you're out there watching this right now, thank you for giving me my first job. And, you know, so it's been a big part of my life. It's just part of what I do. And then another big reason is I lost my dad when I was really young. I lost my dad when I was about 9. And all you have is pictures and stuff like that, right? So times when, before me in his life, when he was a younger man, he always wore camouflage waders, always had a camouflage hat on, was in camo every day, all the time.
I got it.
And the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yes.
So, you know, you'll probably see me in some sort of waders or hunting gear. Like right now, I got whitetail adrenaline gear on. And usually I have a hooked and tagged hoodie, but we'll go with the champion.
You're a champion.
Hey, we'll take it.
You're a champion. It's all good.
Thank you.
It's all good.
That's very sweet.
Well, okay, so now you got a show coming up, the Ryman.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
So what's happening there? The Ryman, that's kind of a big deal, right?
It is the biggest of deals. Like I can't, it's the mother church. It's the birthplace of the Opry. Like, man. And that whole thing is kind of wild because I'm not opening for Trace Adkins like on the same stage.
Okay.
But I'm playing the same event hours before. So I'm just going to call it open.
Sure,
like,
absolutely.
Why not?
Why
It's
not?
like I'm stirring up the party.
I think so.
So it's like, just to be there, to have any sort of connection or relationship with the Ryman Auditorium and the people that work there, I mean, that's something country boys only ever dream about. And my grandpa, my great grandpa, the one that played for Hank, his dream was to be on the Opry, and he just never got there. So it's like now it's this whole thing. I call my grandpa.
I just got chills.
And I was like, brother, man, I said, you have no idea what I'm doing. He said, where are you at? I'm like, I'm going to be playing the Ryman like Plaza, man. Like I'm going to be there.
That is so
and so I think he's coming up, and hopefully, after too long, we'll be playing on the outside.
Yes.
Playing on the inside.
There you go.
That's the hope.
Oh, yeah. I got it. I got the chills, so that means it's going to happen.
Oh, I love it.
You got it. And then you'll be in the circle next. So
man.
He's like, oh.
Now you want to talk about chills. I just got chills.
Right.
Man. I really did.
So you have a new song, Somebody, right?
Man.
This is a great song. I am loving this song. I'm going to get you to play this.
Yeah.
But first, I wanted, tell us a little bit about the song. Like what's it about? Because this is really a very heartfelt song.
Yeah. Man. How much time you got?
We got all kinds of time.
I was just in a really kind of low place, like just real low. You go through a breakup, you'll be low.
Sure.
This one just happened to be kind of a big one for me.
Yeah.
I think everybody's got
Sure.
their version of that story, the big one.
Yeah.
And I just had this idea where I was actually watching the movie P.S. I Love You.
Oh, I love that movie. Yeah.
So do you remember, I can't remember his name now, but he goes, I want to be somebody's Jerry. You remember that?
Yes, I think so. Yep.
Because the girl's like laughing and calls him Jerry, which is not his name.
Right.
And he goes, I want to be somebody's Jerry. And I was like, that's a good line.
Right.
And I was like, I want to write a song about that, because that's such a good thought of like, when you get called the wrong name, that you instantly, like, everybody knows that.
Right.
And I was kind of there because I was just, sad. And then I was like, but I don't want it to be somebody's Jerry. Doesn't make sense. People aren't going to get it. And I was like, so I don't know. I'll sit on it. And I sat on that idea. And I was talking with my buddy Alex, and I go, man, I just want to be somebody. Everybody's got somebody. Everybody has a somebody but me. And I could be somebody to somebody if I had a chance.
Right.
I just want to be somebody. And he goes, that's pretty cool. And I went, oh, man, I'm going to write that song.
That's it.
And, you grab a bottle of whiskey and sit down with yourself for a couple hours and just hammer one out and shed some tears and do some healing.
That's awesome. Right? Yeah, it's a great song. So I'm excited you're going to play it for us.
Yeah,
so we're going to take a little break and get him set up, and then you guys get to hear the song. So that's coming up.
Hey, y'all, my name is Noah Garner, and this is my song, Somebody, Somebody. Dear my old someone, how you been? I know it's been a long time and we got new lives that we're living. And I was just wondering how you're doing, and if you're just like me, going through the motions. I tried everything everybody said would help, but I haven't found anybody new since you left. And between whiskey and women, I lost myself. And now the lonely's starting to hurt like hell. Yeah, the lonely's starting to hurt like hell. And I'm burning up this fast lane trying to get gone, but this moving on is just taking way too long. And now I find it hard to believe that I could be somebody's somebody. Lately I spend my time just breaking hearts, 'cause I let them in and then we drift apart. And that ain't fair, 'cause they ain't seeing the damage that you've done to me. But I just can't be the man they're wanting. So I've been burning up this fast lane trying to get gone, but this moving on is just taking way too long. And now I find it hard to believe that I could be somebody's somebody, yeah. So here's to you and moving on real fast, and burning down that road on a one-way track. I just hope I can find myself out in Tennessee and maybe understand why the hell you left me. And I've been burning up this fast lane trying to get gone,
this moving on is just taking way too long. And now I find it hard to believe that I could be somebody's somebody.
Okay, that's Noah Garner's Somebody Somebody.
Yeah.
I love this song. Now, it's kind of like blown up in popularity. What's going on right now with the song?
So right now on TikTok alone, we're sitting at, I think it's just under like 700,000 views on just my profile alone.
Wow.
That's not counting the stitches, the duets, the videos made with the sound. Not counting any of that. 700,000, I think,
awesome.
was the last roundabout number. Which
Going for 1 million.
Going for a million.
Going for a million. Make that happen.
Close. We're so, like, I say close. That's a lot of views, but it's like, it seems close.
Yeah.
It seems achievable.
Absolutely.
It seems like it's right there.
I'm feeling it.
And if that happens, man, just wow. Like, to think of 1 million people listening to anything is insane to begin with. And just, I don't know, it literally gets me choked up. It really does. And so that kind of translates into when we put it out, you know, we haven't really had one blow for us yet. We've had some success, which is great, but not like this. I mean, I'm starting to get people that are performing it on Broadway, and I'm getting calls from folks I ain't talked to in years going, hey man, I just heard this and it's just now hitting me and I can't believe you're doing this and congratulations, that kind of thing. And when you start getting those kind of calls, you start kind of realizing, I was talking to my mom about this, where I was like, I think this is a whole lot bigger than we really think and realize.
Well, and I think because of, you know, what's behind the song.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's real and it's raw and it's emotional and people resonate with that. And it's like bearing part of your soul, basically,
Absolutely.
you know?
Absolutely. I'll tell you this, that is that project being such a success as it is, and hopefully it keeps going. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. Even if you think it's bad, you can tell me. I'll listen. But that song is recorded by my best friend.
Okay.
It is me, my guitar, and nothing else.
Awesome.
I'm playing it. I'm singing it. And the clip that we put out on TikTok that really generated the most, it has 500,000 views alone on that.
Just that
video is filmed by a guy from my hometown that, like, we were just like, hey man, it's the same guy that did Gonna Drink Again. It's the same guy that did Spring Break Town. It's 3-part films. Go check them out. If you're ever in Panama City, need something shot. If you ever need anything shot, check out 3-part films. And so for me, it's very, not only is it like a piece of my soul and it's in a contextual way, it's a piece of my life in every aspect.
Yeah.
All my friends, all my people are on this.
Cool.
My hometown's involved.
That's so cool.
How cool is that?
I love it.
And how many people get to say that? In a lifetime? And when people respond to it, even at all, in any way, hey, I lost my dad and this makes me feel better. Hey, I just went through a divorce. Mm-hmm. Hey, I've been divorced for 16 years. Hey, I just broke up with my girlfriend. I'm in high school.
Yep.
Hey,
It's real life.
I just heard this song and I'm not even in a bad place, but it's just a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like, man,
That's so cool.
There's an old quote, I don't want to misquote it, but I think it's Dave Grohl said, it's awesome to hear 100,000 people sing your song for 100,000 different reasons.
Oh, yeah.
And
totally.
This is kind of starting to show that in my music and in our community that we've made.
Yeah.
And how amazing is that?
That's so cool. I love it. Okay.
And now we got you guys.
Exactly. You guys are going along, so make sure you're following Noah Garner.
Always socials. It's always about the follow on the socials.
That's right. That's what we're doing, right?
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Well, we're about to play a little game.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be mostly painless.
Mostly
painless.
Well, a little pain.
A little pain.
Okay.
A little pain. So I play a little game called Truth or Truth because I don't want to dare you to do anything. So
Fair
we're going to
enough.
do truth or truth, and you get to pick your own questions.
Perfect.
So are you ready to play?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. Let me mix them up here. I got my little basket.
Uh-oh.
My little basket. Go ahead. You get to pick it.
Okay.
Pick a question.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. What's a bad habit you have? Oh, man. Couldn't have picked a worse question for me to answer. Probably too many to list. I chew my nails really bad. I just chew the mess out of my nails. I don't know why.
I'm with you.
And it's gross, but like I can't help it.
Well, I got these.
I tell you what, I don't know if you can see them from there, but like I basically got nubs. I basically got just little fingertips, and that's it. And if not that, I'm gonna have to say probably driving too fast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
You got a lead foot?
Oh boy, I've paid for more dang speeding tickets than I have anything in my life, and my mom after the 5th one.
Oh,
Yeah, if that doesn't tell you.
dang.
After the 5th one, my mom was like, "Boy, I'm putting a governor on your car.
Yeah, exactly.
Your pedal can only go down so far."
She's going to get you a Prius.
Exactly. Probably, but yeah, that's so. I'd have to say
Okay.
one of them two.
All right. Those are good. See, these are the things that I would never normally ask.
It's not
someone.
bad, but I like it.
But you picked the question.
I did.
You get it. We're gonna do another one.
Oh, here we go. All right. What was the most embarrassing thing that you ever did while on a date? Now, 2 stories come to mind. Do you have time for 2?
Oh, I got time for 2. We want to hear both of them. Now that you said there's 2, we need to hear both of them.
And I think it's funny now, so it's not embarrassing anymore, but at the time. You ever been swerved before?
Swerved.
You lean into a kiss and the person you're trying to kiss goes,
Oh,
and like, you ever had that happen?
I don't know.
Oh, buddy.
Maybe.
Oh, if you probably haven't, because if you had, you'll never forget it. So it was high school, I can't remember, and it was homecoming, I remember that. And never had a date to a dance, nothing, right? Very nervous. 9th grade, so like, about as nervous can ever really be.
Right.
Never even tried to kiss a girl in my life until this point. Go for this lean in and she hardcore hey, put her hand in my chest and went, "No, sir."
Wow.
She said, "That's really nice, but I don't know if I like you." And I was like, "Okay, bye." And then I had to walk back to my stepdad that was driving the car.
Oh, God.
And I was like, and he was like, "How'd that go?" And I was like, I didn't even know anybody saw that. Anyway, so there's that. And then there's another one. Oh man, this one right here. So I just turned 21, or it was like kind of the summer of my, being 21. And I was out of the bar trying to impress this girl. And just, took that last one too, little step too far. And passed out in her car on the way back to my house. And I was so, like, I was trying to be impressive. So, like, I way overstepped anything that I ever thought. I thought I was tough. And, the Lord had something waiting for me. He said, "Boy, you ain't ready." And I was out. And so she pulled up to my house. And I slept in her car. And my roommates showed up and like she went in the house, hung out,
left you in the car?
Stayed in my house, left me in the car. Most embarrassing thing, like by a mile. That I'll take being swerved any day of the week. Like that was just rough because then you got to be like, "I'm so sorry. I don't, if I said anything embarrassing, please God don't tell me because I don't want to remember." Like that's up there. So it's like when I think of embarrassing dating. That's probably why I'm single now, because it's just, obviously I ain't too good at it. Just keep playing my guitar and keep moving. Just keep moving. You got
to keep practicing, though.
Exactly.
It takes practice.
Well, I'll be somebody.
See?
Maybe one day.
Exactly. You've already put it out there. So, yeah, there you go. You want to do one more?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of down because I like stuff like this. I got a few humdingers of a story. Let's see.
We're down for good stories here.
All right. have you ever gone skinny dipping? All the dang time. I love skinny dipping. First of all, if you don't skinny dip alone, like for you should. It's awesome.
It is awesome.
Because there's like that. I like to think that life is long but can be short, right? Yeah. So like you'll probably live to be 100 if you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
But if you don't, you might as well make it the best ride possible.
Yes.
So go out and do stuff that like make you feel alive. Whatever that is. I don't care if that's knitting a sweater. Then knit. Do it. Do what whatever makes you happy. Chase that is what I'm saying.
But he highly recommends going skinny dipping
because it makes your brain like flow in a different way. Like you're excited. It's cold.
Freedom.
And it's freedom, and you gotta get it, but it's gotta get in and you gotta get out because you don't want to get like caught up. So yeah, skinny dipping, highly recommended. I ain't gonna say how often I go, but like,
have you ever been like
caught
skinny dipping?
1000%.
And that was not one of the most embarrassing moments.
No, because that's a cool story when you're in high school. Oh, me and so-and-so got caught skinny dipping, and,
like,
and everybody's like, oh, because you don't. A little fun fact about boys, if you didn't know, we don't know what we're doing and have no idea anything about y'all at all.
That's the inside scoop.
And that's the inside scoop. And so, when you're in high school and you get caught skinny dipping, every boy that's in your friend group is looking at you like a damn champion. Like you just solved, all the world's problems.
Oh, that's so funny.
So, not embarrassing, but fun. A good time.
Okay, well, good. All right. Well, you've been a good sport playing the truth and truth. We had some fun with that. So this Noah Garner, go follow him on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all the things. Download his new song, Somebody, Somebody. And you're going to be playing around town.
Yeah, all the time. So if you're ever in Nashville, I'm usually downtown from 2 to 6, and that's any day from Tuesday to Thursday. And then if we're on the road, we're on the road. But if you're here during the week, come by and see me. It's not too hard to find me. NoahGarnerMusic.com has all that. Is there anything else I can say besides that? Just come out, ask for one of my songs, because when that happens, I lose it, and it's a really fun time.
Awesome.
And yeah. Come see me. Come hang out.
Come see Noah Garner here in Nashville. So thank you guys for tuning in to Up and Country. We got another interview next week, so don't go anywhere. Thanks for tuning in to Up and Country, where we have new episodes every Tuesday. And be sure to visit upncountry.com for all of the episodes and information about our VIP club, where you're going to get exclusive backstage access. And if you're on Instagram or TikTok, make sure to follow me, Sue Bonzel. I'll see you next week.